Hey there, welcome to Boots on the Line. We're going to show you some new stuff, especially we've got some small goods that are really cool coming through. But welcome to the October 25th edition. Let's get started. So Luke has been working diligently with Trent on some new options. A lot of these are for boot camp, is that right?
Yeah, yeah. So, oh, you got a microphone. Yeah, these are, we're bringing a bunch of different stuff to boot camp this year, and these are some of the cool sample hides we got from Wicked of the milled harness.
So Wicked, we've been experimenting with more milled stuff. We've done it in the past, but give you some maybe more color variation that we had in their original run. It's definitely much more flexible, much more pliable.
Yeah.
So we'll see. See what people are thinking. How about this harness here?
Yeah, these are some more things we're bringing to boot camp here. We have some olive and medium brown traditional harness. So it's like we're kind of harnessing it up right now. It's yep, close up there. That's great.
Is this the Division Road stuff or the same finish?
Yeah, the same finish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is really cool. So this is basically all through a glazing jack. So you see how shiny it is. Obviously, it'll patina really nicely. But this isn't like coated or anything like that. It's just like a glazing jack that is kind of like a hammer almost that basically really sort of dangerously almost gets the, basically burnishes the heck out of this thing.
They're pretty scary looking.
They're pretty scary looking. Yeah.
And that's like, I don't know if people know this. This is where our Buck Brown double stuff starts.
Yes.
Yeah. So
this is, I'll show you some Buck Brown out there, but the double stuff, but this is basically before it gets dipped. Yeah. That's cool. Good fun fact there.
Yeah.
And we've got some bags you're working on here, right?
I am working on some bags.
What is this?
This is a leather, we don't have a name for it yet. It's a tote. So this one is a Pacific wax flesh and natural veg.
This appears to be something you might.
I like the pocket on the front. That's new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think depending on the leather.
I mean, this is a purse.
You can get a more
feminine look. It's great.
But I think if you get like some work leathers, it would be a little more masculine. So,
okay.
I think it could work both. These handles go up and down for different things. So,
okay.
I'm trying to thread that needle.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, it looks great.
Yeah. The wax flesh on these bags is a pleasure to work with. Like, it makes an amazing bag.
Yeah. No, it looks awesome.
So, we'll be bringing this to boot camp.
Fits our website traffic profile.
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife calls mine that I have, my bag that I have, my man purse. But it's like, men have to have a bag to put all their shotgun shells, animal skulls.
There you go,
right?
Swords. This will hold many shotgun shells.
How many hamburgers can you put in there?
Yeah.
A lot. So.
How many T-bone steaks?
Yeah.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, well, it looks great.
I think it'll work, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. All right, we're cranking away here. Got some double stuffed cobalt here. These really were visually noticeable on the line in a Pullman configuration. Those look great. Those look awesome. I thought this was interesting. But yeah, are you coming this way? So the Palousas are going through. I think this will be coming back in November as an offering. It's really hard for us to make, so we kind of have to limit the capacity on it to make sure the people who ordered them get them on time, or relatively on time. But yeah, this is really cool. So it's a bison, olive green bison lower, predator orange upper. Very distinctive look. Okay, yeah, so you remember you saw that Buck Brown belt earlier? This is Buck Brown double stuff. This is what it looks like after it gets dipped, and this will get even more of a pull-up on the front here as it gets fully lasted. But just a beautiful leather. I mean, it can really almost look like shell on the top here. Really pretty. Okay, let's check out some new leather. Okay, so thank you to our friends at Seidel. They're getting in on the sample game as well, which is good to see. So I've been thinking about our work line, mainly our leather options, and I think it could use a little bit of a refresh. I haven't touched it in probably over a year, really. And I'm kind of like to get more onto the bullhide kick. So you guys have probably seen that on the Yellowstone bullhide that we've done. That's with Horween. This is Seidel. The nice thing about Seidel is that they vacuum dry instead of hang drying, air drying basically, toggle drying, as they probably say. So as a result, you don't get as dramatic of pebbling, but you do get a bigger hide. So these will be, 20 plus, whereas the shrunken Horweens are a decent amount below that. So lower hide or bigger hides, more yield, lower price. So we'll see if that works out. We need to make a couple runs with this. But bullhide's great. The shrunken nature of it, it means it's a little more flexible than your typical, max support work leather. But pretty much as tough, if not a little tougher. I mean, that's what bullhide is known for. The animals are older. Obviously, if you think about a bull, it's used to make other cows. And so they live longer, and they have to reach sexual maturity. And so if they live longer, they get bigger, they get thicker, they get tougher. And then the nice thing about the bullhide, you get a similar look to the bison. And bison's not going anywhere, but bison is more of a wild animal, right? So they even if they're farmed, they'll be goring each other. And if you look at a bison hide, you'll see holes in it. And it's literally from horns. And so you don't get as much of that with the bullhide because they're got to be kept alone. So it is more expensive just from that stance. There's just less of that bovine stock available. But I do think it provides some advantages. So I think you'll see more of this. This is a dark walnut color. It's kind of cool. It's even got a little pull up to it, which I was not expecting. It's great. It's perfect. Yeah, nice and fuzzy for those of you who love that nap on the rough outside. Yeah, so we'll see what the team thinks about it, but we'll get some sample boots going through. This is the same tannage as the Minotaur tobacco that we have that we'll be promoting here coming up. But yeah, good stuff happening. I wish you a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a great week. Thanks for being a part of this. It's what makes it all possible. Couldn't do it without you. We'll talk to you later. Bye.